everybody. Welcome back to Coffee with the Moms.
Yes, so today we wanted to kind of talk about mom shaming.
Yes.
Hurts feelings, not nice.
That's right. And the looks that people give you.
Or the like, that, not a fan.
Honey, nobody's perfect, okay?
No,
that's all I can say.
Nobody's perfect. And I have come across, and I shouldn't do this because it's not my problem, but like I will read like
social media.
Yeah, like on Facebook, like somebody will post something and then they'll be like, well, I do this and this and this and you're lazy if you don't do this. It's like every human is different.
Right.
Every person is different.
Right.
And to tell somebody that they're not a good parent and they're lazy because they don't do what you do or they can't handle what you do, they're not lazy. That doesn't you do lots of crafting. You do a lot of planned stuff with your kids. I don't do a lot of that with my son. But
Which
like
is
I'm
fine.
not like I joke that I'm lazy, but like I take care of my kid.
Right.
Like I don't not take care of him, but like I was reading this one and it was like I make my kids breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I always have dinner on the table for my husband, and my house is always clean, and if you can't do that, you're just plain lazy. No, what are you on? How much energy, like, how do you have
Well, they have a lot
energy?
of time on their hands, so maybe that's what.
Right, like, I just find that crazy. Like, I give you credit that you do all that. Like, that is amazing. I'm so happy that you can do all that for your family. And, like, I wish I had the energy to do that, but I don't. Like,
Well, I don't either.
Like, who, right?
Everybody's not perfect in this world.
No.
They're not. And you try to do the right things for your kids.
Right.
And you take care of them. You make sure they're well kept.
Yeah.
Fed,
clean,
clean, and
their clothes.
Yes, all that kind of stuff. And we buy them lots of things,
Right. Like, but there are some things, like, I don't get it. The looks are like.
The looks is what really.
Yeah.
Mind your own business, people. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Mind your own business, because you know what? I will not, if someone's trying to discipline their kid, and if I don't agree with it, I'm not going to say anything.
Because it's not my kid. It's not my business. Like, I mean, if somebody's hitting their child, that is a whole nother thing that I won't even get into. But, like, if somebody's telling their child they don't want them to play with that toy, but you're like, no, it's okay. It's not, if the parent says it's not okay, it's not okay. Like, end of story. Like, it is what it is. Like, because I may feed my kid, I feed my kid McDonald's. I buy chicken nuggets. He eats French fries. He, he's fine. He's
There's
alive.
nothing wrong with
No.
fast food. There's nothing wrong giving your kid a cookie. There's nothing wrong giving your kid gummies. Even though the dentist says, don't give your kid gummies. Okay, don't give him it every single day. But
Don't make that his breakfast, lunch, and dinner. No.
Right,
Like,
and I get that. But it's a little treat for them. It really is. It's like, okay, if you eat all this, I'll give you a pack of gummies.
Yeah, I
Doesn't
mean,
hurt
there's
the child.
I think that everything in moderation is fine. But, like, if you're going to sit there and tell me I'm a bad mom because I don't feed my kid organic and I don't give him this and they don't do that and all that, I'm not, like, don't go there with people. And, like, why does it matter your opinion? They didn't ask your opinion. They didn't, like, I didn't ask you if that was okay. Like, you don't need to come and say that to somebody. Like, it's just, it's rude.
Especially, like, when, when I was in the grocery store.
Yeah.
And, of course, my little one went down a cookie aisle, okay?
Yeah.
And my kid loves cookies, okay?
So does mine. He asks for it the minute he wakes up in the morning.
Yeah.
Cookie.
But
no.
I make sure I go on that aisle last, okay? If I go down...
Oh, that's a smart idea.
Yeah, I go down that aisle last, even though it's in the middle of the grocery store, whatever. I go down it last, and then what he wants me to do, even though I have cookies in my bag, okay, it doesn't matter. They want the new cookies. They want to open right now.
It could be the same cookie.
It could be the same cookie.
It could be the same, but it's different to them.
Oh yes, because it's new. It's a new item, so they want me to open it. Will I open it? Yes, I will.
Oh, I've done that.
I've done that.
I buy
People
it.
will look at you. A, you want a tantrum in the store? Absolutely not.
No. Do you want to hear my kid? No, you don't. Okay, so I'm gonna open.
So I'm gonna open up the bag and make them happy. Whatever, that's fine. I mean,
what's the problem with that? If
I don't see anything
I'm
wrong.
buying it. I did
But
that.
people will look at you.
He does that with
People judge
pretzels.
you.
If we go down the chippin' aisle, pretzel aisle, because I get those for my husband for his lunches for work, the mini bags.
Oh, yeah.
So, and the pretzels are down that aisle. Okay, well, he wanted those pretzels, and I may have forgotten them that day, and so I opened the bag, and I put it in my cart, and I gave him a couple.
But we pay for it.
But I buy it.
We buy. Now, if we do not pay for it, yes, you can
Well,
judge us.
that-
Yes.
If I put it back after I've opened it, then
you could judge
then
me.
I got
That's
a whole
fine.
other issue. Yes,
But we pay for it. We're gonna pay for it. You know,
I stick it in my cart. It's and you know what? The cashier doesn't bat an eye. They're just like,
oh, I understand. Don't
yeah,
worry about
or I'm like, that bag's open. He wanted one, and they're like, okay, and they don't care. I just want to tell them so they don't grab the bag and then they all fall out.
Right.
They don't make it look like. So why do you? If this people that work at the store don't care, why do you care?
it. Right.
Like, why do you care?
Because they think it's bad parenting.
it's not.
Okay, that if
Well,
you
then you know
don't
what?
give your kid the cookies or whatever, your kid's gonna have a tantrum.
And
Now-
then you're gonna be a bad parent because your kid's crying.
correct.
So it's either give them the cookie, make them be quiet, or
Mhm.
you can tell me I'm a bad. It's like you can't win.
And I've done like having him have a tantrum in the car, and I don't give in. There's times I will not give in, and then what I'll do is he'll have a tantrum. People stare at you because he's having a tantrum. If I ignore it, in 1 minute, he will actually stop.
Yeah, I mean,
And 1 minute is a long time.
it
But
is
he'll
when they're
stop.
screaming, but in reality, it's a minute is not. But when your kid is screaming, it's like 5 hours.
Mhm.
It feels like they just aren't gonna stop crying.
And I'll be like, okay, here's my phone, or here's this, here's that. They don't want nothing to do with it. They want that
No, my
damn
kid will
cookie or
throw it.
whatever.
Like
Mhm.
if I tell him and I'm like, oh no, here's this, and he doesn't want it, he will throw it. So like that's nothing. I don't. That's another reason why I don't do that because then he just throws it and then he breaks something or ruins it.
And most people, I mean, not most people, but like I'm saying, there's some people that I walk by and they're like, "Oh, been there, done that."
Yeah,
I
and
totally
that's
understand.
like a I'm there with you.
Yes.
In my mind, I understand, which is great. I think that more women should be like that instead of judging each other. Because listen, people judge why? Why do you judge how
Why
somebody?
do you, yeah. Another, you know what? You want to know what people judge, which I'm like really like sickening about? Moms will judge the way their kids dress. Have you ever read that one?
No, because that's ridiculous. Because they're kids.
They're kids, okay? Like,
I mean, if my kid's running around naked, then yeah, I'm.
right. Or like if it's freezing outside and
they're
they're
in
wearing like nothing.
Yeah, and they're wearing shorts and a
understand
t-shirt.
that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like, I'm saying when it comes to like not name brand clothes.
Oh, who cares?
Right.
If it's clean
People
and
can't
it's on them,
afford
who
it.
cares?
You know,
Kids grow so fast, that's ridiculous.
yeah, people will say, I mean, I've noticed it now. I've noticed like Aiden's school, like Aiden does say, "Mom,"
Oh,
like he knows what a Nike symbol is. He knows what this symbol is.
see, and he's so young, he shouldn't even know
No,
that. Why? We
because
need to
they-
stop.
because the parents teach the kids that.
See,
And they're like, "Oh,
that needs
that's
to
Nike.
stop.
You should be wearing that." Or that's Puma. You should be
Well,
wearing
it's also
that.
the media too.
Well, that's another thing.
Yeah, you know.
Or like, I don't know, like YouTube, they always have like kids having really nice stuff on. That's fine. That's perfectly fine.
Right.
And then our kids watching, they're like, "Mom, I want that. I want those pants. I want those shirts
Yeah.
and stuff like that." That's fine. But then when when moms comment on, like, just say things like, "Oh, I can't believe that kid's wearing that," or whatever.
Oh, see, yeah, I'm
Like,
not.
Who are you?
I
Like,
don't. I am not around a lot of other parents, so I don't deal with that just yet. My son is in one class, but none of them. I feel like they're all normal moms, and they're all just like trying to get through the
Can't
day.
afford it. That's the
Yeah,
thing. Is
nobody
a lot
says-
of people can't. Most of us are. What is it? Middle class.
Yeah.
Okay. We clothe our children, but you know what? We can't afford everything. So we do. If we have to shop at Walmart, oh well. We have to shop
Yeah,
at
I
Target.
mean, that's-
oh well.
That's
you know?
that's not. And like, why are you teaching your kids to like bully other kids about
Because
what
they're
they-
not wearing Nike and they're not wearing.
Yeah, and
Puma.
maybe you need to have a talk with your child too,
Yes.
because that's not.
And that's.
I have a whole issue
that's-
with bullying. That's a whole nother thing.
Yeah,
because
that's a whole
I
nother
don't
thing.
agree with that at all. And if my son ever bullies anybody, oh, so help him.
it
So help
it will
him.
come fast.
So help him. He will. Yeah.
It will come fast.
He will not know what. What
Okay,
came
can I
for
tell
him.
you this? There's this mom, and her little girl was saying something to my son, because my son has like that eczema molluscum thing, so he gets the dots on his face. Well, a little girl, told him about like his face and stuff, and then
Was she making fun of him, or was she just asking him?
No, she was making fun of him. She goes, I don't like the whatever. So I told Aiden, I said, just ignore it. Next day, she called him stupid. Now, here's the thing.
Oh.
Right? So then I go to the school, ask the teacher, and then she's like, yeah, we've talked to the mom about that. And the mom just shrugs her shoulders and doesn't even care. Now, can I tell you this? Now I'm on the other side. Now I'm starting bashing her, because I think that's bad parenting.
Right. I mean, it's...
Do you get what I'm saying? So even though we're mom shaming and all that, we hate that, I can be on the other side sometimes.
Right. I think we all can. I think we all can. But that is a form of bullying, that you teach your children just not to... I mean, like...
Well, she's not taking care of
I would understand if she was asking him what it was. Hey, what's wrong with... I don't think that that's a bad thing. Kids are curious. They ask 50 freaking million questions a day. So to say, hey, what's that on your face? Not, I don't like it, and then to call you stupid the next day. Like...
Pre-K. You're talking pre-K.
Yeah,
here.
like, he's little. Like, they shouldn't even be...
They don't even know what stupid is in pre-K, okay?
Yeah, so why are you... why are you shrugging your shoulders? Take care of that. Yeah. If a teacher came to me and said that, I'd be having a long conversation.
With
and I'd also probably make him say sorry. I'd find a way to make him say sorry. I'd probably get a card.
And if
whatever.
that would been if that parent would be like, I understand that kind of thing. She's been saying this multiple times to her, and she doesn't take care of the situation.
And then how are you going to blame the school for that? Because they've already done their job. The school did their job.
Yeah. So now I'm on the other side, and I am bashing her. I am. I'm not going.
Well, but you're not saying it to your child.
Correct.
That's more, and you're not saying it to. I mean, like, you're thinking it.
Right.
But like.
Yeah.
You didn't go up to her face and say any, like, I just don't, I mean, there's a line. There's a line. You got to parent your kid.
You have to.
I'm sorry.
And you can.
As horrible as it sounds, like, I know, like, I'm sounding like a horrible person, but, like.
You gotta just be on top of them 24/7.
Yeah, and, like, with
no matter what age they are.
Like, my kid, like, every little thing we do, he copies. Like, so you have to remember that. If they see you saying something, or about somebody, or what you have or what you don't have, they're going to repeat those things. And they're going to be like, and then they're going to start to notice, like, oh, well, I don't have those shoes, and I don't have that. But, like, I have to say, when I was a kid, and I got stuff for Christmas and stuff like that, I loved everything I got. But I do not remember being envious of what everybody else got. Mm-hmm. I don't know when that started. Probably I don't know why that started.
6th grade, 7th grade.
Yeah, but like...
But not when you were little.
No, not when I was little. Like, I hear these people like, oh, I have to get my kid this. I'm like, how old's your kid? Oh, they're 3, 4. What?
Can I tell you this? When I went to Barnes & Noble's, when Aiden's 5 now, so he was probably like 2, maybe 3 at the time, and they have story time. You know, Barnes & Noble's. I went there one time for story time. I will not go back. Because, here's the thing. I was embarrassed. When you go to Barnes & Noble's, what are you wearing? I was wearing jeans, a sweatshirt. I think maybe I was wearing a baseball hat, okay?
Well, yeah, you're shopping. It's the middle of the day.
Right. And then I go in there, and there's like a train table, and the kids all play, whatever. And then after that, they go and read. Or they read like a book, and then the kids sit there, okay? So these mothers, they like talk amongst themselves.
Oh, well, that's probably just like a group thing because they probably don't bring their kids there.
Because now that like the moms like talk and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they have like their
little thing. Now here's the thing. The one mom asked me, oh, have you been coming here for a while, blah, 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 and, general conversation. Well, then with the conversation, she's like, oh, you come today? What? So you don't work? And I'm like, no, I do work. I don't work that day. And she goes, oh, what do you do? And I told her, and then she's like, oh, I don't work. I don't need to work, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, so what? Now you're coming after me because I don't I work and
Yeah, that's...
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and then they
I mean, she could have just stopped the conversation. You could have just said, oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's cool. And then gone on to something else. You don't need to, like, throw it in somebody's face because they work. Like,
and then they...
Because
that's
let's be real.
That's what they talk about. Is they don't have to work because their husband does this or whatever.
That's great for
and
them.
then they wear their little Gucci purse and at Barnes and Nobles, and they're all dressed up like you're freaking at Barnes and Nobles. Why do you have
We don't
to, like,
live in California.
Right. And, like, their hair is, like, perfect and that kind of thing.
But here's my question. How is their hair perfect and they have kids? Because I'm going to tell you. You know how long it takes me to get ready when it's just me and my kid?
Mm-hmm.
I have to have my husband watch my kids so I can get ready.
Yeah.
So, like, what are you doing? Like, I don't know. Again, we're, like, shaming too at the same... I guess we're kind of doing the same thing, but, like...
I understand. But we're not doing it to, like, a mean way. She came after me because I work. And I'm not part of their damn group because I
have
work.
news for her. There are more families than not that have both working parents. Or the mother works and the father doesn't. This is a normal life. Like,
but she was bashing me just because...
Well, that's another mom shaming thing. Oh, you work so you lose time with your kids. Why can't... Oh, I would... That's horrible. Or like I hear, oh, it's horrible to send your child to a daycare. You don't love your children. What?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
What?
And
like what? No, I'm working so I can feed and clothe my child.
Right.
You don't think for 1 minute... I work too. You don't think for 1 minute I would rather be home with my child all day, every day, dealing with adults and all their BS that I have to hear and all their ridiculous things that I go through on a daily basis? Like, I would love to be home with my child all day.
Right.
Love to. And not have to leave and not have to make a dime.
Right.
But you know what? It doesn't work for everybody.
No. We can't afford it. We just can't. We can't. We're middle. I mean, our husbands work so hard.
They do. Like, and I, like, could I be a stay-at-home mom? Probably, but, like, we would barely be able to pay our bills. Like, it's not, yeah. I mean, some people are really good with money, and I want to learn those ways, please. I mean, anything.
2019.
Yeah.
If
you have any comments below on how you save more money, I want to know. I need to know. Like, if you have good couponing thing, any information on saving money, I don't care what it is. Just tell me, please.
But yeah, we just wanted to come on here and, like, try to tell you guys. Be
nice.
Mom, yes, be nice.
Be nice to each other because your kids are watching and they see it. And I'm going to be completely honest. I mean, if your kids are a little version of you, whatever you say, but I see it with my son. Things I do and say, he repeats. And he, like, I talk with my hands. He talks with his hands. I'm very animated. He's a very animated kid. He's only 2. Like... They do what you do. They say, they hear you, they listen, they get it, they know what's going on. They feel your energy.
And the people who are on social media, like, saying awful things, just mind your own business.
Or don't leave a rude comment. Why do you go online?
Wait, what's that saying that your mom always taught you? If you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all.
Because I live by that rule.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I feel, especially with the comment sections on things when people are asking for advice. If they're asking for advice, do not bash them. They need help. They want help. Like, women are hard enough. Men are hard enough on themselves. Everybody is hard enough on themselves. You are your worst critic. To have somebody add to that, go somewhere else with your negativity, please, because it's not right. And I think it all needs to get, I think more, maybe they need to shut down some of those things.
Yeah, they do, because you know what? Then it makes people get, like, it sometimes puts it in their mind.
Yeah, because some people are fragile. Like,
they're very sensitive.
Yeah, I'm a very sensitive person. I've learned a little bit to harden up, but, like, there are people that if you say that one thing to them, it might set them off and it might ruin their whole day. Why are you doing that? What are you getting out of
their whole day, their whole life? Sometimes.
Yeah, like
they can put themselves in depression, and they're just they just want help, you know?
Yeah, like, just be a positive light. If you could just be a positive person for a couple days, and you'll be happier. I'm telling you. If you don't worry about what everybody else is doing with their life, you will be a happier person. Trust me. And, like, I don't get it. I could go on for days about this crap because a lot of stuff irritates me. I'm sure a lot of stuff irritates a lot of people, but I don't know. I just feel like the hate comments, the mean comments need to stop. Don't be mean to other people. Don't judge other people for the way they live, because you don't know what goes on behind closed doors.
And you know what? Being a mom is you just gotta cherish it.
Yeah.
You know? And if you need help or whatever, maybe not go on social media. Maybe get help somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know?
And
friends, family, anything
don't,
like that. Because if you don't want to listen to it, don't listen to it.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you guys need any help, like, with that, we're here to help you guys.
Yeah,
if we are normal mothers.
Yes. So if you have an issue that you might need help with,
yeah, we'll help you out.
yeah, put a comment below and we can make a video about it and like do something and try and help, or like anything that can help, because that's kind of mainly what we started this channel for. Not that we have made a ton of videos, but like that was our main thing, was like helping and like giving you ideas to make life easier. Yeah. So stop mom shaming.
Yeah, that's right. Stop it.
Stop.
We're sick of it.
Don't do it. Nice. Happy. Woo,
Be
happy. All right, we're going to stop talking because it's getting way too long.
All right, guys.
All right, bye.
Bye. See you later.